Once you have WP Traffic Plus installed in your WordPress blog, you'll see a little left side icon with like a gear icon, and there's two parts of the menu. One is settings, and then the other is install plugins. The settings takes you to our YouTube system. Basically what it does is it will automatically post things from your YouTube channel. So what I do in my case is I do quite a few YouTube videos, and then they automatically post randomly on my various blogs across a number of blog networks. I don't have to think at all. I just do them, and the system automatically pulls it up. To learn how to do this, you're going to need your YouTube channel ID, whatever it is, and you need to just go ahead and click this link to discover how to create your API key, which will be on Google's platform. It's not hard to do. You just come in here and you follow, their instructions on APIs and services, and you'll be able to get that code and install here. Now, it's only going to work for one YouTube channel. Okay, that is the basic reason why I created a plugin. Is because I was producing a lot of videos, and I had 6 or 7 different websites. I wanted to post them randomly on several websites, and those websites subsequently posted to 6 different social media sites. And that is in essence how this works. Let me go into the install plugin section here, because this is really kind of the heart and soul of it. This is just basically a list of free plugins that you can install in your blog. All of them have big impact on your traffic. I'm not going to go through and teach you how to do everything. If you want tutorials, you just click on the link here and you can get tutorials. Some of them have, product available for sale upgrades. You don't need to buy it, not at all. The only one I might would be Monster Insight, but it's really expensive. I want to show you some of the most important things. Your blog getting hacked is a problem. WordFence is probably the best security you have. You'll probably want to buy the full version of that. Blog2Social will automatically taste your content you're posting, your blog or your pages, and syndicate them and post them out to Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Instagram, and other sites. It is probably one of the best tools there is, because what we're looking to do is get people to click to your blog, and then we use our Pixel Caffeine program here, which ties into Facebook AdWords or Facebook ads. So someone who visits our site, we have a pixel in them. Once they're pixeled, Facebook will be able to determine other people like them, and you'll be able to find a bigger audience of people that you can promote what's called remarketing ads at Facebook. Very inexpensive to do. And this is just one of the ways that you can make sure that you have a way of reaching out and actually contacting every person that visits your site. In the past, people visit your site and you had no idea, no way of ever reaching out to them again. With Pixel Caffeine, you got a pixel on their system, and you can reach out with smart Facebook ads and get them back to your site. This is actually one of the most effective techniques that I have. Google Site Kits for the analytic tools. Then there's a couple of SEO tools that I have in here. One's called Yoast. The other is called Run Math. The one that I prefer nowadays is Run Math. It seems to be a little bit more effective than Yoast, although I have Yoast on a lot of sites. So I'll just install this program. Oops, I don't want to do that. Install this program by clicking on install. It will go out and grab it off of WordPress.org, and it has been installed. It really makes it very easy. So when you go into plugins, you can configure the settings. So you can see we have One Signal push notification, and you can install any of these plugins you want to. One Signal is another thing that's an important thing to understand too. What that does, it allows you to ask people that visit your site, do you want to receive notices from the site? It's essentially a push notification or a text message. Very effective way of getting people back to your site too. So between the push notification and Pixel Caffeine and using the social media content poster, so you create a post on your blog or a video on YouTube, it posts to your blog post, it gets syndicated out using Blog to Social. Blog to Social will bring people into your site. You can then use your Pixel program here to add a pixel into Facebook, and then you can track those people and actually create audiences of people very similar to those that visit your website. Then you just go with what we call remarketing ads, which are like tenfold cheaper than using regular ads. And that's really a great way to build a list and start getting some sales and conversions, or just building some loyalty. If you're just running a blog and you want loyalty, get them to, register for your blog feed. And as long as you got good content coming into your site, whether it be the videos or actual blog posts that you write or have written for you, you'll start to get loyalty and revisits a lot. So those are the key elements of this program. I highly recommend you really install most of the stuff. Jetpack is another one I recommend you install. You'll have to have an account at WordPress.com to do so. Just follow through the process. And they've got a bunch of different things you don't need to buy, but you could buy. But their stats, their site stats are really, really good. And they're more accurate than WP Statistics, which I also use. So I recommend you look at Jetpack, WordFence Security, Blog to Social, Pixel Caffeine. I would set up analytics for your site so you can see where people are coming. I'd use Run Math SEO, OneSignal, Monster Insights if you want. And then there's a program down here that's extremely powerful if you have an old blog called Revive Old Posts. Okay, you can just install that very quickly here. And when you do that, what happens is you're able to take posts that are over 60 days old and post it to Twitter. You should have a Twitter account. You can build a following just by auto-posting to it. And people that like your content will follow you, and then you can deliver your message and then re-deliver the message afterwards.